And so I called them up, and I'd sent them my resume, and I got a call back from their recruiter, and he's like, your resume looks good, but you haven't been active in a long time, so I don't know that that's going to work. And I was like, I hung up the phone. I'm like, man, that just sucks. And me and my wife, we were dating at the time, and we were living together, and I'm like, man, that sucks. And I just kind of like, you know what? I woke up the next morning. I'm like, you know what? I take that as an answer. So I called the guy back up. I'm like, you know what? The recruiter, I called him back up. I'm like, I think you're making a mistake. He's like, why is that? I'm like, so we're protecting diplomats, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Do you want anybody can be a gunfighter, but you also need somebody who has the wherewithal and the diplomacy to talk to people that are diplomats. I said, I'm a chief. I've been a chief of police. I've been a cop. This is all I've done. I've been both sides of this. So I know how to do that too, as I also know how to operate on my own, because as a chief of police in a small town, I had 4 other officers. I mean, it was like Mayberry, but it's on a high-intensity drug trafficking route. And my backup, most of the time, was 45 minutes away. So if you had a domestic or you had anything where there's a potential altercation, you got to know how to deal and handle things on your own.
Yep. And
I kind of explained all that to him, and he's like, well, we never thought of it like that. And I'm like, well, you ought to. He says, well, let me call you back in an hour. I'm going to talk to the team. Well, me being impatient, I've called him back in a half hour, and I'm like, have you made a decision yet or what? He says, yeah, we want to have you. And that's what got me in there.